Oh, hi. I'm gonna sit here with me the whole time that I do this. Goodest boy. I'm sitting in a very empty room. This is, I already get emotional. We're gonna do this whole thing without getting emotional. We're about to set up the crib, which it will be a video on its own because the crib has a lot of meaning behind it. I took all of the questions that, listen, you can't hit me in the face. Can you down? Okay, that's a good boy, buddy. That's a good butt. That's a good butt. I have some frequently asked questions about fostering that I want to answer for you guys. One is, did I miss something? Who are you fostering? A lot of people think we're fostering puppies, which I get because my puppies, but we are fostering children. Kind of goes into the next question. Do we get to pick an age range? And the answer is yes, we get to pick what we're comfortable with. So right now we are fostering ages 0 to 5. We had our first home visit last week, and there were a lot of questions regarding that, like what happened? Was it as scary as you expected? And the honest answer is it wasn't scary at all. I thought it was going to be. She asked us a ton of questions about our intentions, the people that are in our circle, are they supportive? If you lay down, you'll be comfy. Lay down. She also asked questions about our finances. I did not realize that you get money for fostering. It's not a lot, but it's to help reimburse because you are financially 100% responsible for these children when they're in your care, which means that if they come to you with no clothes, no diapers, no nothing, you are responsible for purchasing all of that for them. Let's see, what's another question? Oh, does being newlywed / married help in foster care versus being unwed or living together? I would say no, because we looked into this before we were married and marriage wasn't an issue. I also looked into this when I was like 24 and single. And it was never an issue. It's really about, do you have space in your home? Because they have to have their own bedroom, understandably. How did the puppies do? Do you want to tell them how you did? He just wants to be held right now. The puppies did great. Brinkley was really sad because I had a gate up so that way they couldn't see the social worker right away because Brinkley would just lay on her and want to be loved. So I kind of kept them away. They did really well. I took video on my phone of them with kids like for the last 6 months. Anytime they're around a kid, I took videos and pictures so I could show them, because it's really easy to say like, oh, my dog's great with kids, but it's another thing to have actual proof. Although there was no, like, I thought they'd want to see more from the puppies, maybe because they're golden retrievers. I don't know. But there wasn't a lot of screening for the dogs so far. We've only had one home interview. Are we working with a county or agency? So we actually filled out an application for both and the county got to us quicker. Do we want to foster or is the intention to adopt? And we get this question a lot. Our intention is just foster, be a safe space. We want to reunify as many families as possible. Adoption is never off the table, but that's not our intent going into this. Question is, are you going to have to make any home improvements to your house on your dime? And the answer kind of is yes. Any furniture that we need to add to the house, like a crib, a bed, anything, that's going to be out of our pocket. Speaking of home improvement, the pool was a topic of discussion for sure. We can't drill holes into the cement. We don't own our home. And she was understanding of that. And so we were looking at options. There's like a mat you can lay on your pool that's hard, that can hold up to like 500 pounds. She said maybe the alarms on the doors and windows will be okay, especially because we're taking younger kids. So she's gonna check with her supervisor and let us know. How long does it typically take for the home visit evaluation approval to come? I thought this was going to take months and months and months, but we probably submitted our application 3 to 4 weeks ago. We had our first home visit last week, and that was only because we were out of town. Otherwise, I think it would have been sooner. And we already have our next home visit scheduled for next week. So it's going fairly fast. Do they prepare you for your first home visit? No. I had no idea what to expect for our first home visit. I didn't prepare really anything because I wanted to start from scratch and I wanted her to tell me the things that we needed to make safe. Basically, Like I said, we sat down, she asked us questions, and then we did a home tour. She asked to see the carbon monoxide. Why can't I think of words? Can you help me? Carbon monoxide. Think of it one day. Anywho, she wanted to see like where the child would be sleeping. She wanted to see our kitchen, where our knives were. A first aid kit needs to be accessible. What's next? We have our next home visit next week. She said that for our second home visit, she interviews Honey and I separately. And then she said it's kind of silly that they do it that way because you get to read the whole report, so like you get to see what each other say. Basically, they ask us about our childhood. She wants to see that the room is complete. We're gonna be setting that up all week. I'll video all of that and I'll tell you the story about the crib. Also really tried to prepare us for the fact that because we signed up to do emergency, which means we can get a phone call at 2 a.m. to go pick up a child, that we need to be prepared for any case. So we need a car seat on hand. We need at least pajamas for each age group, 0 to 5. I'll get toothbrushes, diapers of all sizes, really to get us through that like nighttime hour before I'm able to go to the store the next morning to pick up things. We've been garage sale shopping a lot and just trying to get as prepared as we can until our next home visit. So yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, love you guys.